Welcome to Pointon York's webcast on how to future-proof your business for the retail distribution review and beyond. We're going to start by looking at how the advisor landscape is changing and what key themes are emerging for advice in 2013 and beyond, followed by an overview of the opportunities the retail distribution review presents. I'm then going to talk you through how you can make the most of these opportunities and generate revenue post-RDR, with a focus on how Pointon York's new discretionary platform service, available via our e-SIPP, can provide you with a future-proof SIPP solution. We will look at the benefits of using a discretionary fund manager and demonstrate how this can offer a completely RDR-compliant business model. We will round up the webcast with a summary of the advisor support we offer at Pointon York to help you through this transition. So, as the RDR deadline looms ever closer, what are the key themes we can expect to see in 2013 and beyond? Firstly, as you're aware, advisors will be required to hold a Level 4 professional qualification at the very least, and it will be important to keep your CPD records up to date. The key focus of RDR is to make the interest of the consumer of paramount importance, and to keep it at the heart of everything that both the advisor and the provider do. This means that it will be vital to be able to demonstrate that you have controls in place which foster transparency and consistency. Advisor remuneration must be clearly structured and agreed with clients, and your processes should ensure a uniform client experience. With consumers increasingly sceptical about paying for advice, trust will be at a premium. You will need to show that you are mitigating risk for your clients and that you can add value that is not solely dependent on investment performance, which is so largely out of advisors' control. Finally, platforms are becoming fundamental to financial planning and wealth management. Using a model-based solution allows advisors to manage risk easily and consistently across their client base, so you need to make sure you've thoroughly assessed the platform market before 2013. Choosing a provider with a range of SIPP products to suit different client needs goes hand in hand with this. While there is a lot of apprehension surrounding the upcoming changes, it is important to realise that there is also a multitude of opportunities to develop your business and use RDR to your advantage. For a start, the current economic climate has bred increasing financial uncertainty, which can be converted into an increased consumer demand for financial advice. Secondly, the transition from a product and transaction focus to a client service focus presents an opportunity to develop your advice offering and add value to your clients' financial planning and ongoing monitoring, especially towards the high net worth end of your client base. This group will continue to have very specialist needs, who will require high-level advice on areas such as alternative investments. With the restructuring of advisor charging, you can also be sure of a regular set income coming through the door. The distinction between independent and restricted advice poses the potential to remove the current stigma which surrounds relationships with product providers and conflict of interest. This opens up a real opportunity to increase consumer trust and build a solid client base. Choosing how to focus your business and concentrating on a specialism will allow you to segment your clients in the outsource areas such as fund selection to other specialists. This offers the prospect of increasing your business efficiency. As well as this, technological advances born out of RDR will make it cost-effective to take on lower net worth clients and those less willing to pay for advice. So, how do you make the most of these opportunities and generate revenue post-RDR? It is crucial that you prepare a plan for how you are going to address RDR, and we are here to help. We have just launched a new discretionary platform service for the Pointon York e-SIPP, which provides you with a completely RDR compliant model for clients who want low cost, low maintenance control over how their pension is invested. Our DPS e-SIPP enables you to demonstrate that you have undertaken a whole-of-market examination, as you have access to any discretionary fund manager on the premium platform. Custody of client assets rests on this platform, giving you full control and the ability to change your selective DFM in the future if necessary, without the need to change platform or sell client assets. Your RDR obligation for customer agreed remuneration is also satisfied with flexible implementation of advisor charging. The Pointon York DPS e-SIPP allows you to agree transparently with your client how much you're going to earn off the fund, and this can be decided individually for each client. Using a DFM on the premium platform, where funds can be selected by a specialist and rebalanced as often as required, provides a consistent client experience. This not only allows you to manage risk easily and consistently across your client base and prepares you from a compliance perspective, but also increases your brand value. Each day, the premium system identifies the trades required to bring each investor's assets in line with the DFM's model, and bulk trading ensures that the DFM strategies are not restricted by trading costs. This regular rebalancing, along with the ability to predict and monitor pension performance with the illustration system and pension projection tool offered on the Pointon York online portal, allows you to add ongoing value to your client-advisor relationship. As well as this, you can minimise risk and protect your business from regulatory inspection with the robust and consistent processes provided by the DPS e-SIPP. Many advisors have historically selected funds for their clients themselves. However, with the direction in which the advisor landscape is heading, this is going to become increasingly problematic. So if you're wondering why you should consider using a DFM, here are a few reasons. For a start, the current volatility of the market makes funds difficult to select and manage effectively, whilst also providing a high standard of advice. In addition to this, DFMs can offer your clients access to funds and asset classes that might otherwise be closed to them. From 2013, you will need to evidence that you have genuinely acted in the best interests of your client. Crucially, investment management really is a full-time job, and one that deserves undivided attention. There are always exceptions to the rule, but generally it is in the client's best interest if you outsource the fund selection and management to an investment professional. Certainly from a compliance perspective, it would be much easier to demonstrate that your processes fulfil your obligations to treating customers fairly if you remain independent from asset allocation and fund selection rather than juggle lots of jobs. An added advantage to this is that it removes administrative burden from your back office and allows you to free up time to concentrate on your strengths as an advisor, looking after your clients' wider planning and relationship needs. Use of a third-party nominee will also provide a weight off your shoulders in terms of responsibility for investment choice. This is becoming more important as the cost of professional indemnity insurance and the risk of litigation rise. Using a DFM could reduce this risk. And finally, it is more important than ever to remain independent, and using a DFM via the Pointon York DPS e-SIPP removes any bias from the way the process is managed. The premium platform welcomes any discretionary fund manager, giving you whole-of-market choice through the Pointon York e-SIPP. DFMs already operating on the premium platform are listed here. We will also work with other DFMs to offer a bespoke model of our e-SIPP, as we have done with Colin Stewart. This is in addition to our standard e-SIPP model, an option which uses risk-rated OBSR smart funds on the premium platform. In all the preparation for RDR in the advisor sphere, it is easy to forget that the clock is also ticking to the 31st of December 2012 for providers. You'll be relieved to hear that at Pointon York, we're ready when you are. As a specialist SIPP provider, we have the agility to adapt quickly to change, and our systems and processes are already set up as completely RDR compliant. While many of the largest providers have been repeatedly challenged by deadlines and have found it difficult to adapt, we have been ready to support our customers. For example, with the recent legislation changes which introduced flexible drawdown, we had systems in place to implement this from day one, while other providers struggled. Our technology and service sells itself. We have never relied on commission incentives, as we are confident that our solutions need no further hype. At Pointon York, we want to make sure that you have the best possible support as you make the transition to RDR and beyond. We understand the value of financial advice, especially in the complex arena of SIPPs, and we continue to encourage customers to seek advice. We can provide you with a future-proof SIPP model for your clients, where they can enter at e-SIPP or single investment SIPP level, and progress through our solutions as their needs change, without the need to close, transfer, or obtain compliance approval. With a 40-year heritage and having launched one of the first SIPPs to market, we are the most experienced specialist SIPP provider on the market, and our strong team of technical experts use this extensive knowledge to keep you up to date with the latest news that affects SIPPs. As well as having access to this technical expertise, you will also have the continual support of a dedicated point of contact to help you with any queries you may have on a day-to-day basis. With Pointon York, you really can be sure that you're in safe hands. So, to sum up today's webcast, as the retail distribution review approaches, your key focuses as an advisor are changing. However, these changes bring with them an array of opportunities to develop your business and generate revenue post-RDR. The transition to a focus on client service allows you to segment clients and specialise in an area of advice to increase efficiency. You can add value to high net worth individuals with high level advice and take advantage of the technological advances which allow you to deal with lower net worth clients cost effectively. You will be able to rely on a regular set income from restructuring of advisor charging, and with increased transparency you have the opportunity to really build consumer trust. The new discretionary platform service offered by the Pointon York e-SIPP is a fully RDR compliant business model that you can use to demonstrate value to your clients. It is becoming increasingly important to outsource investment management as the advisor landscape changes, and the DPS e-SIPP is a cost-effective way to access any DFM. You can rely on Pointon York as an RDR-ready provider, and we can offer you advisor support on a range of levels. Call us now on 01858 419 300 if you're interested in what you've heard here today and want to find out more about the Pointon York DPS e-SIPP or any of our other solutions. We look forward to hearing from you.